Oh yeah, black sun in the hizzle, off the shizzle dizzle. We got an excellent one here today. Yeah, I know I'm sweating. I gotta clean the vents out. So my AC's working, the vents just need to be cleaned out. So, anywho, y'all see the title, right? Do y'all see the title? Come on, come on, come on in here, everybody. Come on in here. Come on, come on in, y'all. We gotta talk. We gotta talk. We've got to talk. Y'all see the title. Y'all see the title. Y'all see the title. What up, Dirty Money? Yo, you see the title, right? What up, Drive? Hey, man. Do you see the title? Oh, man. Twerking for votes. This is trending on goddamn X, by the way. You know, the reason why we vote, mainly because of policies. Mainly because of policies. But even within those policies, we trust that the commander in chief makes the right decision. Let me say that again. We trust that the commander in chief will make the right decision. And based on how you're spending money, Kamala Harris, you know, you're doing what you expect to do. You are a ditz broad. You're taking a lot of that chunk of money that you got that the Soros gave you. And I guess you don't expect to win because you went out and one of your decisions as a vice president, I mind you, one of your executive decisions as a strategy was to hire Meg the Stallion at your rally here in Georgia. Now, mind you, Georgia is the Bible Belt. Georgia is the Bible Belt South. And mind you, that a lot of older people, a lot of older white women, a lot of older black women, they tend to have these high standards and morals based on their culture of Christianity. So let me tell y'all what I've seen, what I saw at the rally. So at the rally, I saw a free concert for Meg Thee Stallion. So all of Meg Thee Stallion people came for a free concert. Once Kamala came on stage, they left like they were supposed to. Because the Meg Thee Stallion crowd don't care about voting, they care about getting that paper. And Kamala gave them that paper. And once Meg came on and got paid, she left and her people left with her. Bad decision on Kamala's part. Not bad on Meg Thee Stallion part. So I don't want y'all to misunderstand me. I don't have nothing against Meg Thee Stallion. Meg Thee Stallion, what she did, what she was supposed to do. That means twerk, and she was looking good and whatnot. But this is towards Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris, did you make the right decision hiring Meg Thee Stallion? Because a lot of your people, for the few people that were there, the Karens and the black women that go to church, one thing that Karen and black church women got in common is that they have a high standard when it comes to Jesus, praising God, hallelujah, thank you, Jesus. And having a person like Meg Thee Stallion, like I said, I ain't got nothing to give Meg Thee Stallion, but you made the bad choice of putting Meg Thee Stallion there first because now your people's leaving out. Your people are leaving out off the rip. Your people are leaving. And then Meg Thee Stallion people, once Meg Thee Stallion leaves, they're out. So it's a double-edged sword. You lose both ways. And so now that and I thank you for your bad decision, because now you have shown the world that you not only do not know how to manage money and make the right choices, but you are not in tune or in touch with the black voter base. The black voter base are your Christians, are your people who, and are your people who most likely walked out when Meg Thee Stallion performed. Hey, Lisa B, how you doing, Lisa B? Lisa B, what I'm trying to do here, Lisa B, today is show that a commander-in-chief has to make the right decision, has to make the right choices, especially when it comes to money. Money, but you have to know your crowd. Kamala Harris did not know her crowd. She apparently, okay, she didn't take into consideration the voting block, especially in Fulton County, Georgia. Notice, okay, it seemed like Fannie Willis, but I guess Fannie Willis skipped town. It seemed like Fannie Willis would have told you, Kamala Harris, that your churchgoers, they want to maintain a certain look, okay? And they may like Meg Thee Stallion, but they have to maintain their image first and foremost. Again, I like Meg Thee Stallion from what I've seen. I don't listen to Meg Thee Stallion because I'm not into rap, and I'm definitely not into female rap. But Meg Thee Stallion is a beautiful woman. However, there's a time and a place in the Bible. It says there's a time, I think Solomon says it. In Ecclesiastics, there's a time and a place for everything. Now, I'm not one to go to strip clubs. I'm from the West Coast. Not saying I do this, but I don't do strip clubs because growing up on the West Coast, we had brothel houses. We didn't have strip clubs. We had brothel houses. But that's a discussion for a whole nother video. I'm not going to get into that now. What I am going to get into is the bad choices and bad decisions that Kamala Harris made. And that was a bad decision. That just demonstrated that you took Soros' money, that 2.5 million, and you gave a nice chunk of that to Meg Thee Stallion. And by hiring Meg Thee Stallion, you chased off your core voters. Again, Fulton County, the blue state, the core voters who are loyal to the Democrats are actually blue churchgoers. Okay? Now, if you're trying to replace them with your blue-haired Antifa type of crowd, then you done lost. You done lost, Kamala Harris. You done destroyed whatever you have. You have made black people, men and women, cringe so hard here. You even made damn gay men cringe. I mean, they have, well, not all of them. I mean, a lot of people who don't vote, they were just thrilled to have a free concert. But when it comes to the voting block here in Georgia, you have just, they have just chose the couch. Thank you, Kamala Harris. So for those of y'all left voting for Kamala Harris, thank y'all for the likes, by the way. Again, you want to understand. Now, let me tell you something. You want to understand that you want a commander-in-chief that makes the right choices and right decisions, especially when it comes to money. You don't want to blow your money on the wrong decisions because you don't, not vote is stupid to me. Joker, I'm twerking for votes. That's all I can say, Joker. Twerking for votes. And I don't know what to say, bro. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Um, you know, she meshed two different types of people. She meshed the old black lady churchgoers and Karens with the damn young twerking generation. And the Megan Thee Stallion generation don't care about voting. They care about twerking, smoking weed, and getting high, and just they're not into politics. And the ones that are into politics, they were getting up, walking off. But I get it, Kamala. You needed the ops. You needed the ops. You needed to appear that all those Meg Thee Stallion people came there for you. See, I know the real game behind that. So, me sitting up there lecturing you and not knowing the real game seems kind of baseless and pointless on my part unless I point out the fact that you needed the ops. So you're willing to take a risk to lose. So this makes me think you're willing to lose your core supporters, which were a lot of church ladies, white and black. You're willing to lose that for the ops. And the only reason why I would think that you would sacrifice actual voters for an op is that y'all are planning to cheat. Hear me out, y'all. The only reason why you would sacrifice actual voters, because you should have known that the twerk the vote crowd, or they're not gonna vote, and that's they're gonna scare away the people who are gonna vote because it's usually the older generation that votes. The older generation is more likely to vote than the younger generation because the older generation still has the civil rights to cling on to, the civil rights, and I guess that's it, really, the civil rights. So that's why the older generation still clings on to the Democratic Party. But you, ma'am, you, Kamala Harris, you have tarnished that for a photo op. And what destroys a photo op is video. The video destroys the photo op because the photo op, you can get the impression that all these people are here for you, but in video, in live time, you actually see people getting up and leaving. The people getting up and leaving were the actual voters. The people staying and that got up and left when Kamala came on was just Megan. I'm coming here to see Megan Stallion free. I'm about to see a free Megan Stallion concert. Okay, Megan's done. Okay, it's time for me to go. So you lost twice, but maybe you did it. Okay, let me read some of these comments, man, because I'm just she's ribbon cutter, nothing more. Ding, ding, ding. I think they will cheat also. Right, Joker. Right. That's the only thing I'm thinking of. That's why they needed that ops. But see, the thing is that we have video and also we have poll watchers that a lot of them are going to be undercover police. We have undercover police poll watchers in every county. So they could cheat if they want to. And I'm trying to warn them now in this video. We are prepared for the cheating this year. We're not going for it this year. And we have a lot of volunteer law enforcement that have volunteered as poll watchers here in Georgia. So, but again, yeah. But you're right, Joker. Ding, 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 ding. It's only because y'all want to cheat. It's only because y'all want to cheat. So you guys are willing to sacrifice your voters because you guys are not really counting on your voters. You guys are counting on the ops so that you can cheat. You guys are counting on the ops so that you can cheat. And this is why a lot of times when they have these rallies with Kamala Harris, they pay homeless people to come into the crowd because that being on a work week, a lot of voters work. This is why Trump is coming on a Saturday because most likely your workers are off. And your workers are most likely the people that vote. That's why Trump is coming here Saturday. Kamala Harris came here on a Wednesday and on a work night. Kamala Harris came here on a work night. Ooh, man, she's going through that money fast, ain't she, Joker? She's definitely going through that. She's blowing money. Yo, she is going to blow that money quick. And what she doesn't understand is that what Kamala Harris doesn't understand is that we understand is that that money that was raised for you is not grassroots. We understand that 2.5 billion was only done by a few billionaires. But what the billionaires don't know is that Kamala can run through that money. And she's already ran through a lot of that money hiring Meg Thee Stallion. But again, photo ops, but again, that's not a good investment because we have law enforcement that is going to volunteer as poll watchers. We're going to have poll watchers all around the state, not only the city, all around the state. They're going to be in unmarked cars, and they're going to be waiting for the ballot dump, which we've outlawed, by the way, here in Georgia. We don't do the ballot dump, so if you get caught with that, that's a felony. That is a felony. And then, so all I can say, Joker, to the cheaters here in Georgia, I can't speak for anybody in any other state, but here in Georgia, don't do it. I'm warning y'all now, don't do it. Don't do it, don't do it. We got people in place ready for the ballot dumpers and cheaters and all that. We are ready, and we got law enforcement on standby. We do. We got law enforcement, we got GBI, we got all kind of alphabet boys down here in the South waiting for some shenanigans coming November 4th. Also, along with the early voting too, we have people around the clock ready for the shenanigans. So I hope for their sake, Joker, that they don't pull that one because they're going to get the cuffs slapped on them and hauled off to jail. So I hope for their sake, for their freedom, if they value their freedom, that they don't do it. I hope they don't do it for the sake of their freedom. Because as y'all know, cheaters have been caught in other states and they've been convicted. They've been convicted, and it is a felony, by the way. Just let people know. So 2024, Mac said it's a complete Trump. Trump will win easy. Mac, I agree with you, Mac. It don't mean that they won't try to cheat, which I'm trying to give them heads up now. It's not worth it because you're right. Trump is going to win by a landslide. It's going to be too big to rig. However, I don't want to see nobody go to jail for some stupidity because they're not playing here in Georgia. We are not playing. Like Trump, y'all are going to see Saturday. When I go to the rally Saturday, I'm going to show y'all. So y'all seen little clips of Meg Thee Stallion. I know that little forum there where they were at. She had like half a basketball field, and then when Meg people left, it was like empty. Wait until I go to the old Brave Stadium. Trump is going to pack that arena, and I'm going to show you. All I'm going to do is show y'all the line, and I'm going to show you the standing room, and that's all. And then I'm not going to show because I want y'all to see Trump actually, talking. But I'm going to show y'all just the crowd, and I'm going to do a pan around. That's all I'm going to do live. So I'm not going to do a whole show per se. I'm just going to show you proof that it's going to be standing. Everybody's going to be standing. Once people get seated, it's going to be hot out there too. Damn. Once people are seated, then it's going to be standing. It's going to be standing. People are going to be standing like crazy. And the doors open up at, what time? What time do the doors open up? The doors open up at 10 o'clock. I'm going to be there same time I was at the other place. I'm going to be there around 9:30 so I can park my car. Because I got to look for parking because parking over there is atrocious. When you go to downtown area, I'm probably going to have to pay for parking. It is what it is, y'all. I mean, it's a Trump rally, man. You know I got to go. But once I get in there, I'm going to show y'all how packed it's going to be. It's going to be packed. I say that to say this: Trump doesn't need Kid Rock. Trump doesn't need Trent Nugent. Trump doesn't need nobody to fill a stadium. Kamala Harris needs to fill a stadium so she can get ops so that they can try to cheat. But I warn them: do not do that in Atlanta. I wouldn't recommend you do that in any other state because other states are retaliating too against this whole cheating thing. But don't do that in Atlanta. Don't cheat for Kamala in Atlanta. It's not going to be worth it. You're going to get caught, and they're going to make an example of y'all. Trust me, because people want their revenge for that. What went down last time here in Atlanta at the Farmers Arena. People want revenge for that. So my advice is just don't do it. Don't do it, y'all. Just don't do it. Um, let's see. Hi says according to Ivana, fraudsters will be tracked down and severely prosecuted. Yeah, they will be. Yeah, yeah. Here, I know in a lot of other states they got things in place. I'm just speaking on Georgia. Hi, I'm just speaking on Georgia. Like, hi, I'm telling you what I've been sitting in and listening to. Like the type of like off the rip, they're giving out felonies. They're giving out felonies off the rip. It ain't gonna be no misdemeanor and oh, we'll give you community service. No, it's going to be a felony off the rip. And with that felony, they are gonna ask for jail time. Like they are not playing. They are not playing with this goddamn election. They are not playing in Georgia. So it ain't gonna be no slap on the wrist. See, a lot of people I think they were doing this because they were thinking, oh, if I get caught, it'll be a felony. Oh no, a misdemeanor and slap on the wrist. And no, they're saying no, it's a felony off the rip, and we're gonna ask for time. So all I can say is don't do it. And again, we got poll watchers that are gonna be undercover cops. We're gonna have undercover cops in every single county in Georgia. They're not playing, especially in these blue counties. You're gonna have all kind of undercovers, man. So I would don't do it. 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 If you like freedom like I do, all I can tell you is don't do it here in Georgia. Don't do it. And I'm assuming other states are going to do it too. I just know Georgia, we got so many safeguards in place. We got watermarks in place. We got cameras in place. We got so many things in place that you're not going to be able to fart wrong in a goddamn near a voting booth. If you fart the wrong way, they're going to know it. It is going to be close surveillance. And they're not playing. Ain't going to be no putting up damn stuff. Ain't going to be none of them shenanigans. No. Ain't going to be no, 6 feet distancing, 6 feet distancing, COVID. No, ain't going to be none of that. None of that, none of that, none of that here in Georgia, especially in Fulton County. We are not going to be playing that, okay? And for those of y'all Democrats that think y'all going to hire homeless people to go vote, no. You got to have a mailing address. And the mailing address will be checked. So ain't going to be no, I'm going to pay all these homeless people to go vote. Ain't going to be none of that either, because there was a lot of that last time. So the warning's out there, but let's get back to the topic, because I had to put that warning out there, you guys, because I don't want to see nobody get locked up. I really don't. Especially when you don't have to, because Trump's going to win in a landslide, so it's pointless to cheat for somebody, the team, and you're going to lose anyway. Because we don't have the COVID lockdowns. It's not going to be no COVID lockdowns. So a lot of those laws that were in place before, null and void this time. So, yeah, Kamala spent a lot of money on Meg Thee Stallion. Now, again, Meg Thee Stallion, I want y'all to understand, I'm not against Meg Thee Stallion. I don't listen to Meg Thee Stallion, but as a woman, as a performer, as a rapper, whatever she is, she got paid. So she did what she was supposed to do. She was like, you pay me, I'll come wherever. That's what strippers do, or that's what rappers do, strippers, whatever, entertainers, wherever you tell them to go, you pay them, they'll go. So there's no wrong in her part. It's Kamala Harris who made the wrong decision to do that. who didn't know her base. But again, as Joker said, as Joker agreed with, photo ops to try to cheat. So basically, Joker, she wasted her money. She wasted her money. And so we got Kamala Harris already making bad decisions. I mean, if pulling out of Afghanistan wasn't bad enough decision, I guess what she's trying to do is pander to the dumb people, to the dumb voters, but dumb people don't vote. Well, I can't say dumb people don't vote, but what I'm saying is that the Meg Thee Stallion crowd, they don't vote. They don't vote, y'all. So, bad decision. Bad, bad, bad decision. So, yeah, twerking for votes. Twerking for votes, y'all. Well, I guess the good part is I got to see Meg Thee Stallion because I never knew. I've heard about her. I've never seen her. So I finally saw Meg Thee Stallion. Okay, cool. I know she got paid a lot of money, but again, I guess it's all about the ops. It's all about the optical illusion of appearing to have a lot of people. But video destroyed that when people were getting up, walking out. And when people getting up, walking out, that was like, whoa, those are voters. Those aren't Meg Thee Stallion people. Those are actually people that are considering voting for Kamala Harris, and they're walking out. Ouch. Ouch. Not a good look. Now, yeah, I don't know. I know she didn't spend that money thinking she's going to convert Meg Thee Stallion people to go vote. That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. All they heard was free concert, free concert. Meg Thee Stallion left, they left. Meg Thee Stallion left, they left. And the ones that had too much, the ones that just couldn't take it no more, they just left too. Once Meg Thee Stallion got on stage and started, doing her moves and all that, a lot of people started getting up and walking out, getting up and walking out because they're like, no, this ain't it. This ain't it. A lot of black people, and um, what I'm tripping on is you got media like Forbes and all this media now. I will say now, they're trying to make negative light about Trump with the three. I thought Trump did. No, not only Trump did well, I thought Trump did well, but the crowd, he won over a lot of people in that crowd. A lot of people in that crowd were black journalists, and he won a lot of them over. And you can hear a lot of men voices up in there. But that's a whole nother topic. I'm not going to bring up the fact they didn't have no male reporters up there. I'm going to leave that alone for now. However, Trump won over a lot of, because do y'all remember me ever talking about black boot camp for comedy? Well, Trump just went through boot camp with the black journalists. He went in the Chicago and went through the boot camp. And we respect Trump for that. So, them trying to paint that as a negative light, let's just say they paint that as a negative light, which is not. Trump did good. But Meg Thee Stallion overshadows anything Trump, anything that they think they will do on Trump, anything that you think that will be cringe. First of all, Trump's not going to do anything cringe, especially not on that level of a Meg Thee Stallion. Like again, I'm not blaming Meg Thee Stallion. I'm blaming the one who hired her, the one who decided I'm gonna take these funds and hire this Meg Thee Stallion. Oh, y'all, man. So the point in this whole video, y'all, is that the commander in chief has to make the right decisions. Was that a wise decision to pay Meg Thee Stallion to come to that rally? Was that a wise decision? Y'all press a 1 in the chat. Was that wise? Oh yeah, I said it. Yeah, it's gonna be a federal crime. Yeah, yeah, that's why I said yeah, felony off the rip if you do any shenanigans and cheating here in Georgia, and I'm assuming other states too, because Georgia is a swing state. Oh, they're gonna because first of all, we don't like the fact that the rest of the damn country is calling us a swing state. We don't like that. We Georgians, we don't like that. Everybody's calling us a swing state. We don't like that, especially when the whole perception and narrative of swing state was done on a cheat, on questionable things that were done on video, questionable ballots, questionable, everything was questionable. So we question that. So we vehemently hate being called a swing state. We hate that with a passion. Real Georgians, we loathe the fact that they're calling us a swing state when we're not. We're not a swing state. So, yeah, the penalty is going to be very harsh. It's going to be very harsh. So, yeah, all I can say is don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. All right, y'all. Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to Mac, man. It's good to see Mac, man. Shout out to High. Shout out to Dirty Money. Shout out to everybody, man, in the chat. Shout out to all my mods, man. As y'all see, I'm sweating. So let me get off of here, and I'll talk to you guys later, man, because I'm burning up. I'm getting hot. Shit. My AC, man, is fucking struggling. All right, y'all. I'm out. Be safe. Yeah, be safe too, brother. Peace.